screamed and then looked back and saw somebody standing on the bridge.
A Nashville woman says someone intentionally threw a chunk of concrete onto her car.
Now, what happened on a busy road many of you might drive every day.
That's on I-40 East at the Broadway overpass, just 3 miles from where a man was killed by another thrown piece of concrete back in November.
News 4's Brittany Waters spoke with today's victim. She says something needs to be done.
Tom and Tracy, this is the overpass where that woman says the concrete was thrown onto her car earlier today. Now, people in the past have proposed tall fences on the side of these overpasses so people aren't able to throw anything over. Today's victim also says cameras could be a great deterrent. This morning's daily commute down I-40 was a terrifying one for Erin McDermott.
I passed under the Broadway bridge and something fell onto my car and I immediately screamed and then looked back and saw somebody standing on the bridge.
McDermott believes the person on the overpass threw a piece of concrete at her car.
It was very loud. Yeah, it was pretty scary.
The concrete skidded off her hood as broken pieces of it hit her windshield.
I immediately thought to the person that had just been recently killed back in November and thought that could potentially be what that person was doing up there.
Joe Shelton was killed on his morning commute when a 23-pound piece of concrete hit his windshield on I-24 near the Shelby Avenue Bridge. Police believe it may have been thrown intentionally.
I mean, you don't throw a chunk of something that big off of a highway and expect nothing to happen. Had there been somebody in front of me who maybe got there before I did, they could have taken a direct impact and it could have killed them.
McDermott says something needs to be done to prevent this from happening again.
That person obviously waited for me to come and dump whatever they had onto my car. So if there's anybody out there who also got hit at the same time on that bridge, obviously they would need to come forward and let people know.
McDermott tells me this concrete hit her car this morning just after 7 o'clock, around 7:10. She says if anyone was in the area and saw anything, she recommends that they call police. Tom and Tracy.
Brittany Weinert and I thank you. And Joe Shelton's family telling News 4 tonight, quote, something needs to be done to ensure there's adequate protection on the bridges. The Shelton family has a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction of those responsible for this. That picture, Joe dying 2 days before Thanksgiving. They're asking people to also check with friends or family who were visiting for the holiday. Maybe they saw something. If you have information, you can leave an anonymous tip with Crime Stoppers. The information on our News 4 app.